Hello everyone, welcome to Momma Jo's Kitchen, or welcome back, especially if you're new here. I'm so glad that you all have stopped in to see what I am making today. Now let me tell you, when I say quick and easy, they don't get much quicker than easier than this one that's coming up. And I also want to take a moment to say thank you to a very special viewer and dear friend of mine that has given me this beautiful apron right here. I absolutely love it. It has a lot of meaning to it. These colors and stripes and lines, they all have meaning to it. And it's just so very thoughtful of this person. You know who you are. They may not want me to disclose who they are, but I appreciate this person so very much. I appreciate all of my viewers too. So let me tell you what I'm making today. When I say quick and easy, they don't get, like I said, much easier than this. This is not my recipe, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let you watch me make it. And if you want to see the exact measurements and, you know, whatever the suggestions and notes that they have, this came off of Kikkoman. You know, Kikkoman brand soy sauce. So it's their website. I saw this and Michael likes all of the ingredients except for one. So what I have done is I am swapping out the one ingredient for something I know that Michael does like. The original recipe calls for green olives and Michael won't touch green olives. So we are going to actually use, from yesterday's recipe, I had some left over. I only used about a fourth. And oddly, it's about 3/4 cup of a sweet yellow bell pepper, or you could say 3/4 of a pepper, because they equal out to about the same. Okay, so in this bowl, I already have 2 cans of, I think they're called cannellini beans. And I've opened them, I've drained them, I rinsed them. So they're just hanging out right there. And we're going to add some stuff to this. And the name of this is called, I think it's called Italian bean salad. So we're going to go ahead and make I don't know if you want to call it a marinade or a sauce. So I have some olive oil here. And we're going to add some soy sauce. And like I said, if you want to see how this is made, since this is not my recipe, you go to the Kikkoman website. This is Dijon mustard. Okay, I'm going to take my little whisk here. This sounded like something that would be cool and refreshing, you know, especially since it's been so hot. But I don't know about you all, but I've been thankful here. The last couple of days, the temperatures have dropped, so it has cooled off some. Okay, I'm just going to set that aside for a minute. We're going to take and start adding some stuff to our beans here. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add some red pepper flakes. Michael likes a little bit of heat, but it doesn't really make it hot. Okay, now the recipe didn't call for black pepper, but Michael loves black pepper, so I'm putting it in, especially with beans. I am going to add a little bit of salt, even though we have a little salt with the soy sauce, but there's not that much soy sauce. Okay, now all we have to do is add our other ingredients. Now, I do have some red onion that's just been like roughly kind of chopped here. I would say put in, you know, however much you think you would like. Michael's not a big fan of onions, but he's been tolerating them much better. And then I'm swapping out those green olives. Now, by all means, if you love green olives, go with green olives, but because Michael doesn't like green olives, I'm going to put the yellow sweet bell pepper in. We have some cherry tomatoes. I have some freshly minced garlic. We want this bean salad to have a little bit of a chance to sit in the refrigerator so all those flavors can, you know, meld together. This is some fresh basil that I've chopped up. It likes to, for some reason, stick to the glass. Well, you can really smell that. It smells really good. And this is freshly chopped parsley. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to give it a real quick stir. It's very pretty to look at with all those colors. Okay, I'm going to stir, get this stirred really well once more before I pour it over the beans salad. Drizzle it over, and then I'm going to give it a nice little stir. Okay, hopefully y'all can kind of see in there. I'll take a picture of it. I'm going to get a lid put on this, a bowl cover. I'm going to get it in the fridge so, like I said, it'll have time to start, for everything to start working together. And my husband will be home here shortly. I tried, if anybody watched yesterday's video or the last couple videos, I've not been able to attach the taste test like I did in previous videos. For some reason, every time I use it, it'll say that one could not be added. So I will put Michael's short taste test. It'll be on my channel, but it'll be in the shorts section of my channel. All right, folks, I appreciate y'all so much, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Please come back. I try to upload a video just about every other day. So I hope everybody has a wonderful and a blessed day.